best way to predict your future is to create it. Not from the known, but from the unknown. Something's happening to you. Something has happened to you. Yeah. You're receiving something, or you just received something. So your body then, when you're feeling gratitude, is in the perfect state of receiving.
When there is adversity and when there are challenges in our life, the question, of course, becomes, how do we become supernatural?
Before we relearn, we have to break the habit of the old self before we reinvent a new self. I'll work on me. I'll bring my best. You bring your best, and we get together.
So study that person. You want to be wealthy? Study wealthy people. Don't just have some panacea that you're just going to get wealthy.
At the moment you feel uncomfortable, you just step.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Luxuryskull, the place to enhance your mind. In this channel, you will hear and watch from the greatest minds. The ultimate goal of this channel is to soak in with information from the greatest minds and to make an impact on the ones that are thriving to make changes in certain area of their life. Today, we are going to look at Dr. Joe Dispenza, a best-selling author, a researcher, and a lecturer. Through the power of neuroscience, epigenetics, and quantum physics, he has helped many people eliminate chronic illness, terminal illness, and helped overcome issues. He is an expert in teaching people how to heal their mind through his technique. So these are my best take of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Hope you like it. First up, we have create the known from the unknown.
Because the unknown is uncertain. People say to me, well, I can't predict my future. I'm in the unknown, and I always say the best way to predict your future is to create it. Not from the known, but from the unknown. What thoughts do you want to fire and wire in your brain? What behaviors do you want to demonstrate in one day? The act of rehearsing them mentally, closing your eyes, and rehearsing the action.
Gratitude is extremely powerful. This is something which we have truly underestimated.
Something's happening to you. Something has happened to you. Yeah. You're receiving something, or you just received something. So your body then, when you're feeling gratitude, is in the perfect state of receiving. So then that means then you'll accept, believe, and surrender to the thoughts equal to the emotional state of gratitude.
Do the unnatural.
Starting our day asking ourselves, what would be the greatest expression of myself I'd like to present to the world? And then making the choice to not get up until we are that person. I think that begins to demonstrate greatness. And when there is adversity and when there are challenges in our life, the question, of course, becomes, how do we become supernatural? And that means we're going to have to do what feels unnatural first. When everybody else is in poverty and lack, that's the time to give.
Next up, we have unlearning is the new way.
That is what starts the process of change. And so we have to unlearn before we relearn. We have to break the habit of the old self before we reinvent a new self. We have to prune synaptic connections and sprout new connections. We have to unfire and unwire and refire and rewire. We have to unmemorize emotions that are stored in the body, then recondition the body to a new mind and to a new emotion, like deprogram and reprogram. That's the act. It's a two-step process.
Next up, we have understand yourself first.
I'll work on me. I'll bring my best. You bring your best, and we get together and we celebrate.
It should work.
It should work. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to step back and see what is it about me, not you. What is it about me that I need to really look at and change?
Next up, we have learn how to invest on yourself.
when I'm going through change in my life, or I have a specific outcome that I want to create, I love to get up early in the morning. That's my time. I'm a 4:30 in the morning guy because that's my time. The rest of the day I'm serving, but I love getting up early and changing and working and having some time to myself. And I believe that when I invest in myself, I invest in my future. And that time in my morning, nobody bothers me because that's my time.
Next up, we have build your personality.
Someone in eternity has had a similar problem as you and I, and they've gotten beyond it. Yes or no? So study that person. You want to be wealthy? Study wealthy people. Don't just have some panacea that you're just going to get wealthy. Read about wealthy people and find out that they lost everything and failed miserably 20, 50 times. But what they had as a characteristic, a quality in their personality is they were persistent, and they kept changing, and they kept forgiving and letting go of the past and kept going.
Next up, understand the river of change.
Part about change is not making the same choice as you did the day before. And the moment you decide to no longer think the same way, make the same choice, act the same way, create the same experience, or live by the same emotion, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel unfamiliar. There is going to be a certain amount of uncertainty and unpredictability. And the moment you feel uncomfortable, you just stepped into the river of change.
Next up, make your decision.
This is it. I am here to change. It wasn't like 50% in, I hope this works. She was like, I made up my mind, and the decision became a moment in time that she never forgot. She will say to you, I know the moment I made up my mind. I know the moment I decided to change. That, think about it, that is the moment she moved her brain and body from the past present reality into a future present reality.